This is Mood, Menopause, and Mojo. Two docs, real talk, sparks included, because the rest of your life deserves fireworks too.
Why does intimacy feel more complicated now, even in a good relationship?
That's a great question. And I think for many people, the answer comes from just looking at life in general, which is so complicated everywhere. It's not just
Mhm.
intimacy, it's all the things in life are way more complicated than they were before. And so some of the just timing things already, you're probably not perfectly matched with your partner for desire anyway. And then when we're looking at work schedules and like after school activities, or if we have aging parents to take care of, or we have extra responsibilities somewhere else, like all of that stuff trying to come together and then not thinking that
Mm.
the intimacy will feel complicated. You might not even spend enough time with your partner to feel intimate, like you're in a good relationship. And so I think it's overstating the fact that it shouldn't be complicated, but I think it's a
Yeah.
given that anything in midlife is going to be complicated when we're talking about two different people aligning with just about anything. But I know you have a different take on this. So why don't we hear what you have to say
Well
about this?
well, actually, I think there's this myth that sex should just come easy. I hear that a lot in my office. "Why isn't it easy? It used to be." Well, look at all the factors. Our lives, we just add on. A lot of people just add on more and more and more, and their plates are so full. And I don't know how you'd expect intimacy to not be challenging, you know? So I think it's just, again, our lifestyles, like you're saying. And even in a good relationship, yes, it can be challenging to make that happen. So as we do talk about midlife, I've noticed just how many more layers of life experiences are added on to us in our plate. When you're younger, and you're dating and maybe you're in college or you're in your 20s and you have your job and your social life and there's plenty of room and space to fantasize and to think about someone you're dating or you're wanting to have sex with your partner, whatever. There's so much space and room for that. As we get older, just so many things get layered on that are heavy. We don't get older in life. There's a lot of layers, but it's easier. It's like we've talked about already. The aging parents, maybe they're ill. How do we take care of them? Paying for college or our own physical issues or medical problems. I mean, there's just so many things that take our space and our attention that it could also really weigh us down. So, yeah, that makes this space for this intimacy really complicated. So, I think normalizing that, recognizing that's par for the course, but also how do we separate from that a little bit? How do we allow a little room in our lives? That's why we're even just going, hey, maybe this weekend I'm not going to look at my work emails if I can. Maybe this weekend we take a few hours to go for a nice hike together and reconnect, get out in nature together, or take a dance class where we're moving together as a partnership and like having a little fun, something that could be fun, putting that back in our lives. These are all parts of having a healthy, vibrant life that can also help us just feel more connected to ourselves, to each other, and then maybe have some room for some sexy time.
I love that. That's great. Great information for something that's so difficult. Complicated intimacy. Oh, so
Yes, yes.
thanks for hanging out in the messy middle with us. Wherever you are, we'll meet you there with sparks, stories, and support. Want to meet the docs behind the mojo? Stick around. I'm Dr. B, Jessica Beachkofsky, a psychiatrist specialized in women's mental health. There's no one size fits all when it comes to hormones, mood, or libido. But when we stop pathologizing change and start getting curious about what's really going on biologically and emotionally, that's when healing begins. Your mind, your body, and your relationships all deserve attention, especially now.
I'm Dr. Kristen Zeising, and I'm a clinical psychologist and certified sex therapist. I work with individuals and couples who want to feel more connected, alive, and empowered in their relationships and in their bodies, especially during times of perimenopause and menopause transition.
Thanks for watching. For more on psychiatry, sex therapy, and everything in between, visit us online because every woman deserves fireworks.